Have you ever felt that ache for someone else's approval? That subtle longing for a nod, a smile, or a word that tells you you're enough? It's a feeling that can sneak up on us, quietly shaping our choices and our sense of self-worth. It's like being caught in an endless race, always hoping that this time, you'll finally feel seen and valued. We push ourselves to keep up, to stand out, to be noticed, believing that if we just try a little harder, we'll finally earn that elusive sense of belonging. We stretch ourselves thin, chasing validation from colleagues, friends, even strangers online. We start to believe that our worth is something to be earned, something that exists only in someone else's hands. The pressure builds, and we lose touch with our own needs and desires. But what if the power to feel worthy and whole is already within you, not out there in the world? What if you could step off that exhausting hamster wheel and find peace in simply being yourself? Welcome. Today we'll explore how to stop chasing approval and reclaim your power. This is an invitation to pause, reflect, and gently turn your attention inward. This is about coming home to yourself, brave, whole, and enough just as you are. It's about learning to trust your own voice even when it feels quieter than the noise around you. We'll look honestly at why desperation for approval creeps in, often rooted in the deep-seated belief that we're not enough on our own. These patterns can start early, shaped by family, culture, or past experiences, and they can be hard to break. More importantly, we'll walk through practical ways to nurture your self-worth from the inside out. This means building habits that support your growth, your healing, and your confidence, one small step at a time. Imagine making decisions based on your own values, not the fear of disappointing others. Imagine waking up each day feeling grounded in who you are, not who you think you should be. This is possible, and it starts with a single choice: to honor yourself. We'll uncover strategies to recognize desperation, practice self-awareness, and set healthy boundaries that protect your energy and your peace. You'll learn how to say no without guilt and yes to what truly matters. You'll discover habits that build confidence and a deep love for who you already are. Over time, these small acts of self-respect add up, creating a foundation of unshakable self-worth. This isn't a quick fix. It's a courageous shift in perspective. It's about choosing to see yourself with compassion, even on the days when self-doubt creeps in. It's about choosing yourself again and again, even when it feels uncomfortable or unfamiliar. With each choice, you build a life that feels true to you. Your value isn't up for negotiation or dependent on external validation. It's not something that can be given or taken away by others. You are inherently worthy of love, respect, and a life defined on your own terms. You deserve to feel at home in your own skin, to celebrate your strengths, and to embrace your imperfections. So take a deep breath. Let it fill you with a sense of calm and possibility. You are exactly where you need to be. Let's embark on this journey together. No more chasing, just living fully and authentically. You are not alone, and every step you take is a victory. The world needs your unique light. Let it shine with bold confidence, knowing that you are enough just as you are. What does desperation look like in daily life? It's not always loud or dramatic. Often it's quiet, almost invisible, a subtle undercurrent running beneath our everyday actions and choices. It's subtle, a constant need to check your phone, your mood hinging on someone else's response. You find yourself waiting for a message, a like, or a sign that you matter to someone else, and your emotions rise and fall with every notification or lack thereof. It's overgiving, always saying yes, hoping your efforts will earn affection or appreciation. You might stretch yourself thin, offering help even when you're exhausted, just to feel needed or valued, believing that your worth is tied to what you can do for others. It's the fear of being alone, staying in unfulfilling relationships just to avoid solitude. You might ignore your own needs, convincing yourself that any company is better than none, even if it means sacrificing your happiness. You might replay conversations, analyze every interaction, desperate to secure connection. Every word, every glance is scrutinized, searching for reassurance that you belong, that you're accepted, that you're enough. At work, it's taking on too much, hoping to prove your worth. You volunteer for extra projects, stay late, and rarely say no, believing that being indispensable will finally earn you the recognition or security you crave. In friendships, it's always accommodating, afraid the connection will fade if you don't. You go along with plans you don't enjoy, laugh at jokes that don't land, and hide your true feelings just to keep the peace and avoid being left out. This pattern is rooted in scarcity, the belief that love and approval are limited. It's the fear that if you don't hold on tightly, you'll lose what little you have, so you cling, compromise, and settle for less. We compare, feel envious, and sometimes accept less than we deserve. Social media amplifies these feelings, making us question our worth and fueling the belief that happiness is always just out of reach. Recognizing these patterns is the first step, not for shame, but for awareness. When you notice these habits, you can begin to understand where they come from and gently challenge them, opening the door to real change. Shine a light on them, and you can begin to change. With awareness comes the power to choose differently, to seek connection from a place of self-worth, not desperation, and to build a life that feels truly fulfilling. Why do we fall into desperation? The roots run deep, often low self-worth. When we don't believe in our value, we seek external validation to feel lovable and important. Fear drives us, fear of rejection, abandonment, or not being enough. Society tells us our worth is tied to relationships, appearance, or caring for others. Past experiences, criticism, betrayal, disappointment can teach us to fight for scraps of affection. These create core beliefs that love and success are conditional. Understanding these roots isn't about blame, it's about compassion and awareness. Only then can we begin to heal and write a new story. The antidote to chasing validation is turning inward. Instead of seeking approval from others, begin to explore the vast landscape of your own mind and heart. This journey is about reconnecting with yourself on a deeper level. Start with self-awareness. Notice your thoughts and behaviors without judgment. Observe how you react in different situations and gently ask yourself why you feel the need for external validation. Journaling helps reveal patterns and triggers. By writing down your feelings and experiences, you can begin to see the stories you tell yourself and where they come from. Shift your mindset. Remind yourself daily that you are the prize. You are not someone who needs to be chosen. You are already whole and worthy. For too long, we've tried to prove our worth to others, hoping for acceptance or love. But true validation comes from within. But you are inherently valuable. Your worth is not determined by anyone else's opinion or approval. When you see yourself as the prize, your energy shifts from seeking to attracting. People are naturally drawn to those who are comfortable in their own skin. Embrace activities that bring you joy. Solo dates, hobbies, anything that connects you to yourself. These moments of joy are reminders that your happiness is in your own hands. Learn to enjoy your own company. You are complete on your own. The more you cherish your solitude, the more you realize you are never truly alone. Practice self-compassion when old patterns resurface. Be gentle with yourself, knowing that growth is a journey, not a destination. Speak to yourself kindly as you would a friend. Your inner dialogue shapes your reality, so let it be loving and supportive. Every act of self-care strengthens your self-love. Small rituals like taking time for yourself are powerful affirmations of your worth. You are rewriting your story, from desperation to empowerment. You hold the pen, and every day is a new page. Choose to write a narrative where you are celebrated, cherished, and above all, claimed by yourself. Once you sense your worth, protect it with boundaries. Boundaries define your personal space, physically, emotionally, mentally. They tell others how to treat you and what's unacceptable. Setting boundaries is self-respect, not aggression. Identify your non-negotiables, core values and needs that aren't up for compromise. When someone violates these, your internal compass guides you to protect yourself. Saying no is a superpower. Every yes to others shouldn't be a no to yourself. Practice simple, direct ways to decline. Protecting boundaries may disappoint others, and that's okay. Your responsibility is your own well-being. Consistently honoring boundaries attracts healthy, respectful relationships. Build a gate, not a wall. Let in only what honors your peace and power. Confidence and self-love are daily practices, not destinations. Start with positive affirmations. Speak kind, empowering words to yourself each morning. Mirror work. Look into your eyes, see your strength, and say, I love you. I am proud of you. Movement matters. Walk, dance, stretch, or exercise in ways that feel joyful. Focus on how movement makes you feel, not just how you look. Caring for your body is honoring yourself. Make time for soul-nourishing activities. Reading, nature, creativity, or quiet moments. These aren't luxuries, they're necessities. Self-care replenishes your energy and reminds you of your worth. Small, loving rituals build unshakable confidence. Each day you reinforce your self-love and power. This is your foundation. Let your true self flow from it. When you stop chasing, you start attracting. No longer seeking validation, you radiate confidence and draw respect, love, and opportunity. This is the natural result of knowing your worth. Your energy shifts from neediness to self-assurance. The journey to reclaiming your power is ongoing, a daily commitment. Meet moments of doubt with compassion and return to your truth. Remember the tools: awareness, understanding your roots, turning inward, setting boundaries, and daily self-love. You are already enough. Your value is intrinsic and unshakable. Let yourself love who you are. This is true empowerment. Start small, but start today. Build a life where you're fulfilled from within. You are powerful, you are worthy. Now live like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.